Good morning, Virgo. Stop minimizing this before it even arrives. Your brain is already doing it, already reducing jackpot to probably just metaphor, already downgrading win to maybe small improvement, already protecting yourself from disappointment by lowering expectations, already preparing for this to be exaggeration so you won't feel foolish for hoping. But what if jackpot means jackpot? What if win means actual winning? What if waiting is over because what you've been waiting for is genuinely arriving in scale that matches or exceeds what you've been hoping for? What if your protective minimizing is the exact mechanism that would prevent you from fully receiving what's actually approaching? What if defending against disappointment by expecting less creates energetic barrier that reduces what can actually land? This isn't toxic positivity, isn't demanding you force belief you don't feel, is challenging the automatic reduction, is questioning the defensive mechanism that assumes good things are always smaller than promised, is asking what changes if you allow possibility that this time, this specific time jackpot is actual jackpot. Here's what you win the jackpot reveals about magnitude. Win means success, means you get the thing, means obtaining, means what was possible becomes actual, means what you were hoping for or working toward or barely allowing yourself to imagine crosses from potential into realized reality. And win implies competition or odds, implies you were one of many possibilities, implies selection happened, implies you were chosen or your thing was selected or your trajectory aligned while others didn't, implies your specific effort or position or timing created outcome that wasn't guaranteed. That selection, that being chosen one is significant, means this isn't just eventual progression everyone experiences, is specific to you, is your win, not universal win. Jackpot means disproportionate reward, means what you get exceeds what you put in, or exceeds typical return, or exceeds reasonable expectation, means the return isn't just adequate compensation, is excess, is abundance, is more than enough, is transformative amount, not just incremental improvement. Jackpots are defined by disproportion, by huge relative to input, by life-changing relative to previous state, by creating before and after, by reorganizing what's possible, by eliminating scarcity, by providing surplus. If return was proportional to effort, if it was fair exchange, reasonable compensation, expected outcome, it wouldn't be jackpot, would just be payment, just be fair trade. Jackpot is when reality exceeds reasonable projection. Could be financial jackpot, money arriving, through work paying off, through investment hitting, through opportunity closing, through inheritance, through lawsuit settling, through business succeeding, through source. You built or source completely unexpected in amount that's transformative, that eliminates debt, that creates security, that funds dreams, that changes timeline, that shifts from scarcity to surplus. Financial jackpot is measurable, is amount you can quantify, is seeing number that creates visceral response, is checking account and number is different, dramatically different in ways that create genuine shock, even if you were hoping for it. Could be career jackpot, opportunity opening that shifts entire trajectory, job offer that's massive upgrade, promotion that leapfrogs levels, recognition that creates visibility, door opening that CMED locked, success that validates years of building, platform emerging, influence expanding, work finally matching worth. Career jackpot is trajectory change, is before this and after this, is new tier, is access to rooms that were closed, is respect that was withheld, is compensation that reflects value, is work becoming sustainable when it was draining, could be relationship jackpot, person entering who matches you, who creates partnership that multiplies, who loves functionally, who shows up consistently, who commits authentically, who grows with you, who's everything you've been looking for, plus things you didn't know to want, who creates ease, who makes relationship feel like enhancement, not work. Relationship jackpot is meeting right person after series of wrong people, is experiencing healthy after surviving toxic, is receiving love that functions after enduring love that damages, is partnership after lonely building, is being chosen by someone worthy of choosing, could be health jackpot, treatment working, diagnosis explaining, energy returning, pain resolving, function improving, body cooperating, healing accelerating, mystery solved, struggle ending, breakthrough after years of managing. Health jackpot is freedom, is body allowing life you want to live, is pain not dominating, is energy for pursing, is function for building. Is relief so profound you remember what normal feels like? Is gratitude for physical reality that supports instead of limits? Could be internal jackpot, breakthrough happening, pattern breaking permanently, belief transforming, understanding arriving that reorganizes everything, healing completing, confidence establishing, peace settling, clarity emerging, so complete it's undeniable, freedom from wound that's been driving unconscious patterns. Internal jackpot is liberation, is operating from different place, is choices becoming easy that were impossible, is behaviors changing without forcing, is relationships improving because you improved, is life reflecting internal transformation through external shifts. What you've been waiting for this moment reveals about timeline. Being waiting means duration, means this wasn't brief, wasn't weeks, was months minimum, years maybe. Long enough that waiting became state. Long enough that you adjusted to waiting. Long enough that delivery seemed increasingly unlikely. Long enough that you started questioning whether thing was even possible. And waiting that long creates specific psychology, creates protecting against disappointment, creates reducing expectations, creates almost giving up, creates maybe this isn't meant to be, creates resignation sometimes, creates bitterness maybe, creates sense of unfairness that others get while you wait. That long waiting is exactly why jackpot arriving now creates such impact because you weren't just built waiting. We're transforming during waiting. We're developing capacity. We're becoming person who can handle jackpot. We're building foundation that can support what's arriving. This moment means specific timing, means now, means convergence of readiness and availability and circumstance, means all factors aligned. Means what seemed impossible at earlier points is possible now because now you're different. Situation is different. Timing is right. In this moment isn't random, is organized, is result of everything that came before, is outcome of waiting and building, is consequence of not giving up, even when giving up seemed rational, is arrival that required exact timeline, not sooner when you weren't ready, not later when opportunity would have passed. This reflection invites you to consider what jackpot means to you specifically. What's the thing you've been waiting for, building toward, barely allowing yourself to hope for? If something immediately surfaced, career success, financial breakthrough, relationship, health improvement, internal transformation, that's probably what's arriving. That's your specific jackpot. That's what this message points to. Don't minimize it. Don't reduce it. Don't protect yourself from hoping by assuming it's smaller than actual possibility. Allow full vision. Allow actual desire. Allow recognizing what you've genuinely been waiting for. This reflection invites you to consider, what would receiving jackpot require from you? What would you need to do differently, believe differently, receive differently? Jackpot arriving and you being able to receive jackpot are different things. Some people get jackpot and can't hold it, can't receive it, can't maintain it. Lose it through unworthiness beliefs or sabotage patterns or inability to operate at new level. What would you need to shift to actually receive and maintain what's arriving? What preparation actually looks like internal work? Address worthiness wounds now. Notice where you believe you don't deserve. Notice where you expect punishment for winning. Notice where success feels dangerous. Notice where you're convinced good things don't happen to you. Notice where receiving feels wrong. Those wounds will sabotage jackpot if not addressed, will create unconscious behaviors that destroy what arrives, will prevent full receiving, will cause losing what you win. You don't need perfect healing, need awareness, need recognizing patterns so you can interrupt them, need seeing sabotage impulses so you can choose differently when they surface. Decide in advance how you'll respond to jackpot. Before it arrives, while you have clarity, decide, when jackpot arrives, I will receive it fully. I will not minimize. I will not immediately give it away. I will not sabotage through doubt. I will celebrate. I will use wisely. I will build sustainably. Deciding in advance creates commitment, creates reference point, creates ability to return to decision when emotional overwhelm or unworthiness or fear surfaces after arrival. Create support system that can handle your winning. Some people in your life can celebrate your jackpot, some can't. Some will be genuinely happy, some will be threatened, some will want piece of it, some will undermine through concern that's actually jealousy. Identify who can handle your winning before winning happens. Decide who you'll share with fully, who you'll share with vaguely, who you won't tell at all. Protect your jackpot from people who can't celebrate without diminishing. And prepare practical systems for handling what arrives. If financial, do you have accountant or financial advisor? If career, do you have support for managing increased demands? If relationship, have you done work to show up as partner? If health, do you have plan for maintaining improvement? In jackpot, arriving without systems creates chaos, creates losing what arrived through lack of structure, creates overwhelming what should be celebration. What to do when jackpot arrives? Recognize it. Don't dismiss it as not that big. Don't minimize because it's different form than imagined. Don't reject because timing seems wrong or you don't feel ready. Recognize this is it. This is the jackpot. This is what I've been waiting for. Recognition allows receiving. Minimizing prevents receiving. Even if form is unexpected, recognize magnitude. Recognize significance. Recognize this is the thing. Let yourself feel joy without immediate tempering. Before worry kicks in, before practical concerns surface, before unworthiness whispers, before fear activates, first feel joy. Feel relief, feel excitement, feel gratitude, feel finally, feel victory. Let celebration exist purely before complication enters. Pure joy deserves space, deserves time, deserves existing without immediately analyzing or worrying or questioning. Give yourself hours minimum, day maybe, where you just feel good about good thing. Share selectively and strategically. Tell people who can genuinely celebrate first. Let their joy amplify yours. Let their celebration reflect back that yes, this is big. Yes, you deserve this. Yes, this is wonderful. Then, if you share more broadly, you've already established internal foundation of celebration, already anchored in knowing this is good, already built resilience against people who might diminish. Don't immediately give jackpot away. Don't immediately share it. Don't immediately use it to solve others' problems. Don't immediately prove you're not selfish by distributing before you've even received fully. Generous impulse is valid, but generosity after grounding is sustainable. Generosity during overwhelm creates resentment later. Generosity that comes from worthiness is healthy. Generosity that comes from guilt or unworthiness depletes. Receive first, ground first, establish first, then give from overflow thoughtfully. And use wisely without overthinking. Don't freeze in paralysis trying to make a perfect decision. Don't waste through impulsive spending. Find middle path thoughtful use based on actual priorities without obsessive optimization. Addressing urgent need, do it. Building foundation, do it. Funding dream, do it. Creating security, do it. Celebrating appropriately, do it. Let jackpot serve you. Let it create what it's meant to create. Don't hoard through fear. Don't waste through carelessness. Use well. Why now is when jackpot arrives? Because you've built capacity. Years of waiting weren't empty waiting. We're development time. We're becoming person who can handle jackpot. We're building skills. We're developing maturity. We're creating foundation. We're earning readiness. You now can receive what earlier you would have destroyed through unreadiness, can maintain what earlier you'd have lost, can build on what earlier would have overwhelmed you. Because timing required precision, opportunities had windows. People needed to arrive at certain points. Circumstances needed to align. Factors beyond your control needed to converge. That convergence is happening now, not because random, but because complex variables aligned. Now is when all factors are present simultaneously. Earlier, some were missing. Later window might close. Now is intersection. Because you didn't give up. You kept going. You kept building. You kept hoping, even barely. You maintained some forward motion, even through discouragement. You didn't quit even when quitting seemed rational. That persistence, that continuing, is exactly what created conditions for Jackpot. Stopping would have prevented arrival. Continuing allowed development and positioning and timing to align. The power is yours. It always has been. Wow, you win the jackpot. You've been waiting for this moment. And when it arrives, whether financial windfall, career breakthrough, relationship arrival, health transformation, or internal liberation, your job is recognizing it without minimizing. Feeling joy before tempering, sharing selectively, receiving before giving away, using wisely, and understanding you won because you built capacity, timing aligned, and you didn't give up. Take what resonates, softly release the rest, trust yourself. And listen, you've been waiting, you've been building, you've been hoping, even when hope felt foolish. You've been working even when results seemed impossible. You've been continuing even through discouragement. That wasn't wasted. That prepared you. That created this moment. Jackpot is arriving, not metaphorical improvement, actual jackpot, actual transformation, actual disproportionate return. Don't minimize before it arrives. Don't protect yourself from disappointment by reducing expectations. Don't sabotage through doubt. Allow full possibility. Allow actual desire. Allow recognizing what you've genuinely been waiting for. And when it arrives, and it is arriving, receive it fully. Celebrate genuinely. Use wisely. Build sustainably. You've earned this through waiting, through building, through not giving up. Jackpot is yours. Receive it.